Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Bear with me just one moment here and I will be good to go. Right. Streaming PMD. Excellent. Right. Let's get to it. Continue. Oui. So if I recall, last stream, I just about recruited Dragon. No? Oh yeah, and we got our obnoxious Machop base. So, let's see here. Didn't I not recruit? I did not recruit, Dragon. Okay. I'll need to recruit Dragon another time then. I know it's the first 6 floors of Mount Freeze, so I know where to recruit. It's just when to recruit. Let's have a little look at the bulletin board and see what I can take. Smeagol's desperate place. Oh, desperate play. Stupid. Reward question mark question mark. Let's see here. Yeah, let's take Smeagol's desperate plea. It's quite the title. What does it say? Oh yeah, this is the actual quest I meant to do. My name is Smeagol. I once had aspirations of becoming an artist. But one day there was an incident of an unforgivable nature. I fled because I didn't want to become an adult. Then I lost my way and I now find myself in this forest, unable to extricate myself. I am lost in the howling forest. Somebody please save me. It's the forest in which Smeagol is thought to have gone missing is open for exploration. Hurrah! Let's do it. Let's see here. I need to go and recruit Panda. Do 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 do. I mean, we're not playing Legend of Zelda, but for some reason that's in my head. Where are you? And oh, I renamed that after somebody else who was here before. That's right, Panda. Let's grab Panda. Join team. Marvelous. And let's go to Howling Forest. Yeah. I actually forgot about Howling Forest, I'll be honest. Let's give it a shot. Also, didn't I learn a new move last time? Oh, I made Sprout lose a move because I taught him Return. I remember that bit. And oh, I can get Houndour here. I kind of want to grab a Houndour ally. I think I've got the right location for him. Oh, it's recruitment search. I can also get a Spoink. Oh, there's a couple Pokemon in this dungeon I want to grab, honestly. But that Whismur is not one Pokemon that I can grab. Or is one Pokemon that I can't grab. Also, I can't ally them right now anyway, because I don't have their recruitable location. I think it was just Spoink, Houndour, and yeah, Poochyena. Yeah. All in due time. Picked up Calm Mind. Wonderful stuff. Let's keep going. Gimme the Spoink. No. Do we actually give me the Houndour? Don't give me the Houndour then. That's a shame. I kind of do actually want Houndour out of all of them. Out of all the ones recruitable currently in this dungeon. That's the one. And I don't have any other items on me. What was I doing? Oh, it was the perma run into... I was going to go and recruit dragons, so I took everything off. That's okay. I can gain berries and stuff to give me back Betty. I should have checked the materials before I came out on the adventure. That is a skill issue. Recruitables still haven't changed. In a lot of dungeons it's incremental based on the floors you're on. But hey, if they're going to give me Poochyena and Houndour all the way through, that's fine by me. Especially Houndour, I do like Houndour. Pokemon was defeated. You can still see the minimap. There we go. I'm not sure if the Houndour couldn't be recruited because I was blinded or if it just wouldn't have been my friend anyway. But in either case it doesn't matter because the outcome was it's not with me. I think that's a fair assessment of the situation. Then let's grab Poochyena. And then head back to the stairs. I don't want to venture too far away. Let's proceed. Ooh, shiny. No shinies here, unfortunately, Portable. I don't think you can get shinies in any Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, unfortunately. But good evening, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Hope you're having a good day, etc, etc. Mondays, am I right? I'm doing just fine, thank you, Portable. Hope same for you, buddy. Nice miss. Apparently I'm not doing fine. Apparently I'm burning. Come on, let me recruit a Houndour. Nope. You're etc, etc. Lovely, good stuff. That's what we like to hear. More apples. I do need to sort out my belly. Not in real life though, I had a whole huge lunch today, so I am set. Oh. Nice 7 damage, Shroomish. You're a little screwed, my guy. We'll let the Poochyena run. Psych. What did I have? I had a lovely toad in the hole. So nice. Oh yeah, you're American. That's when you have traditionally a toad in the hole is a pudding with sausages inside. It's nice. Yeah, my mum did me a huge toad in the hole and it was gorgeous. Hey, down goes Houndour. Can I recruit one though, please? That would be lovely. I want a Houndour on the team, I really do. Because they're kind of cool. I never really grab them. Shroomish. Let's see here. Let's give Panda Mega Drain at the cost of Tackle. Excellent stuff. I like it. So I'm going to ask preemptively, Portable, are there any days this upcoming week that suit you best for us to play Monster Hunter together? Is there any particular day that works best with you? Exactly, Portable. So true. So true. I meant to use a move, but because it hadn't finished its animation. There we go. That's better. Right, let's heal up again. Just, not heal up, just, you're free. Summer break is on. Oh yeah, how did, So you had your assessment today. How did that go, Porble? Any good? Did everything go as well as you wanted it to? Poochyena. It was 70 true false questions. Oh, okay. That's fair enough. You know what? Let's make Nascalat the Mightyena / Poochyena. I won't be able to. We probably won't be using everyone in the rescue team, but it was a miscellaneous exam. Okay, but it was still necessary nonetheless. Psywave versus a dark type. Yeah, okay. Using it against me makes sense. Using it against Poochyena did not. So they proceeded to do it again. Oh, that was a Poundor. I shouldn't have been so hasty there. Silly me. What an obscure floor layout here. I don't remember the floors being that random at this point. Oh well, we move on. Poochyena wants to run away. Poochyena's probably going to faint and go back to the base. Thunderbolt, very nice. I can't remember if Machop can actually use Thunderbolt. Probably not. I also like that I also like the fact that Panda can use Stun Spore, just like through the corner. I understand it just says be adjacent, but yeah. But if you're pretty much free whenever. I've not got my usual plans on a Tuesday that I would otherwise have. So we could always do it, say, tomorrow. Maybe. Perhaps, perchance. There's an idea. Hello, Alita. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing good, buddy. Nice to have you here. Welcome to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. If there's a Pokemon up to the Hoenn region, up to the Sinnoh region, but not including the Sinnoh region that you like, that you want me to name after you, let me know and I'll see if I can fulfill the request. This game looks cool. Oh, buddy, this game's like 20 years old now. Incredibly. What I love about I always say this every time I play a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, but what I think is really cool about the Blue and Red Rescue Team is that the art on the Portable's probably heard this a million times now, so he knows what I'm going to say. The artwork for Blue and Red Rescue Team, the Blue Rescue Team looks down a hole, and the Red Rescue Team looks up at a hole. And the idea is because of the DS, you had the DS cartridges at the top, and the Game Boy Advance at the bottom. Blue Rescue Team was your DS Blue Rescue Team was your DS cartridge at the top. And your Red Rescue Team was your Game Boy Advance cartridge at the slot. So the artwork for the game is actually really cool. It looks like Moonlighter if I've ever played that game. No, I haven't played that game, Alita. I did not know of it until just now when you mentioned it. Even then, I don't know it. Thanks to you, now I only know of it. But yeah, I've been playing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon since it came out. I used to love, I used to really enjoy Blue Rescue Team, and then when Explorers of Darkness and Time came along, they were the ones. Did I play Doki Doki? Yeah, a little bit. I did know it was meant to be like a horror game, and it reads your files and that, so I didn't delve too far into it, if I'm honest. You got banned on Roblox because you were playing Grow Garden, so I wanted to get off their garden and they didn't get off. And then they reported you for that. That's sad. That's sad that you've been banned for something like that. From a simple report. That's not really an overly reportable thing. Unless Roblox had seen it as griefing. But if it's a one-off, you shouldn't be banned from a one-off, that's for sure. So I don't get it. I did play, so yesterday I played a couple games like Grow a Garden. There's one called You're going to give them a pet and they threaten to report you. Oh, honestly, people for you. So I played a game called Grow a Fish Pond, but the game UI was buggy for PlayStation a little bit, so I sort of had to relent a little. And then I played Grow a Fish. But the game is so quickly finished. You finish the game so quickly. Like I was just like, I had like end game stuff in like 5 minutes in because I happened to catch. I happened to get a lucky catch, and I was like, yeah, this game's done. In short, a lot of the grower games are a bit meh. Even Grow a Garden. Yeah, in Grow a Fish I got like a manta ray egg in like 5 catches in the game, and I'm like, well, that's solved. No point in playing that one. And like I say, the other one. Oh no, Lascat fainted. That doesn't mean that he's left the rescue team entirely. That just means that he's gone back to base. So once we finish this, we'll Night Rain is about to release. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Not gonna lie, poor boy, I don't think I'm interested in Night Rain. I haven't even got Elden Ring, mate. So I won't be getting Night Rain, at least not for a while. Hate to break it to you. If I had Elden Ring, then maybe. Ooh, if I can recruit a Houndoom and skip the Houndour. Oh, I can't recruit a Houndoom. I have to recruit it as a Houndour and evolve it. Yeah, sorry, Portable. I'm not saying I wouldn't want to play with you. I'm just saying there'd be no point in me getting the game. That's all. But like I say, we can play Monster Hunter together tomorrow or something. It's not like I don't want to play with you. You yourself have milked the hell out of Elden Ring and the DLC Shadow of Erdtree, I'm sure. Allure Seed? I don't remember what an Allure Seed does. Hold on a second. I'm curious. Gives cross-eyed. Oh, okay. You're hoping the game doesn't randomly crash. So true. So true. Yeah, to be fair, after you left the lobby, I didn't play that much more. I think I cleared up 1 or 2 more. There's enemies in dungeons in your town where you'll sell stuff and get swords and bows. It's on the Switch. Oh, that sounds really cool, actually, Alita. Thank you for letting me know. Unfortunately, I don't own a Switch, but yeah, that does sound cool. Kind of sounds like it would give me Resetia vibes as well. You know, I never did make the video of 100%ing Resetia, so maybe we do that as a stream series sometime instead. But for now, I think for dungeon crawling, I think Pokemon Mystery Dungeon series will get us covered for a bit. Especially considering how pog the storyline of Explorers is. I think the storyline of this one's not as good. But when we get to Explorers, that's when we're hitting the good stuff. Splash. Nice. Nice one, my guy. So yeah, tomorrow could be probably either Monster Hunter or Balatro. I do want to move up to the green stakes, but I'm waiting until I stream it to move up to it. I've just been messing around recently trying to get like really high score hands, but I've not had much success. What floor are we on? 13? Right, we've only got 2 more. I'm actually going to use an orange berry. There's 4 dungeons you go through for bosses, and each one you kill gives you a lot of valuable diamonds. Oh, okay. So like you just progress up and then you get better materials as you go through each dungeon. The usual kind of setup. Yeah. That does sound like the kind of game I'd avoid. Yeah, it sounds like the kind of game I'd avoid. It sounds like the kind of game I would enjoy. Apparently it's really hard to use words. Let's move this way. Then let's attack the Loudred. No, Exploud. No, Loudred! Exploud is the final evolution, dummy. I was correct. Being a dummy. Yeah, let's just complete the dungeon. See Smeargle. There we go. Now we have rescued the Smeargle. Did you maybe come to rescue me? Or wouldn't you be screwed if I said no? There we go. We just rescue badge him out. Marvellous. Thank you so much. You saved me from great peril. Well, it said something about not wanting to become an adult. Look, there he is. I see him. We gotta get him back quick. Oh no. Every game looks cool. The game looks cool and it looks a bit like Kirby. Ah, I do like, the last time I played a Kirby game that I played through was the one on the DS. Kirby and the... Was it Kirby and the Cheesecake? Kirby and the Cheesecake, or like Missing Cheesecake or something? I'd need to remind myself. But the Kirby Mouse Attack, actually, maybe? You have to fight a whole bunch of rats that take your cheesecakes. Last one you played was forgetting. Kirby games are fun, but they get pretty repetitive. I mean, Kirby is basically the same gameplay loop as Mario games, to be honest. Or at least early game Kirby's are like early game Marios. I know that they're so different from each other now, but back in the day, Kirby was just Mario, but could like be a puffball. Is that so? And there is nothing we can do. We've been informed elders of your decision. He did not come back to the base. You're on the team now. We expect your best, Smeargle. Oh, Smeargle's joining our... Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to actually read out all the stuff. One thing I'm good at is drawing and painting, for example. Let me see. How about that? Oh, he gives us a proper flag. And he does it in like half a second. Observe the design of that flag. I could perhaps redesign it. If you wish to alter the flag's design, tell me. How long am I going to be live for? I don't know, Alita. To be honest. I actually don't know. Sometimes you play for the charm of the game as opposed to anything else. Exactly, Portable. That's the great thing with games. You can get exactly what you want out of them. I imagine I'll be live for a few hours, Alita. But of course, feel free to come and go as you please, buddy. There's no obligations to have to stay, nor to necessarily leave. You do as you wish. See, he says about probably only be allowed to watch another 30 minutes. You need to go outside to train for Olympics. Oh, okay. hopefully that goes well for you. I find my own place in the sky blue plains. Until then. Also, he said about talking to him about changing the flag, and then he's just, oh yeah, I'll just go and sit in the thing. Like, sheesh. You said, oh my god, sorry, did you not want to be a Smeargle? I was just yeeting you in as a Smeargle, I hope you don't mind. Quite a few other people have got names. The message on the bottom was named Lita. Yeah, because you are Smeargle. Look, ready? If I look at the friend list, who's this right here? It's you. Hello. Oh, you're about to switch for me to change your flag's design. Oh, he will. Very well. I may be unknown, but nonetheless, I am an artist. I'll do my best to create a splendid design for you. Please check your rescue team flag later. If my design fails to impress you, please let me know. If so, I will change the design to perhaps one more of your liking. And then we can see about recruiting you as part of the team. But of course, as being a Smeargle, you have sketch. It's a bit sketchy. Let's go grab Bander again. And I need to grab a Shelgon at some stage from Mount Freeze so that I can bring Dragon into the team. And I just want a Salamence anyway. Salamence are cool. Let's sort out the inventory. Get rid of all the crap. None of this is necessary. Actually, what is necessary is the escape orb. Let's take the escape orb. Take some apples. And we'll go spelunking into the first. Let me pick my next video. Should be Roblox Summer Guys or Subway Surfers. Ooh. You want me to pick for you? How about Subway Surfer? I've seen a little bit of Subway Surfers footage. I'm not good at Subway Surfers. I think actually I'm worse at Subway Surfers than I used to be at Temple Run. What about Amori? Ring any bells? Disco Elysium? Oh. I know of Disco Elysium. Amori, I don't know. You do Subway Surfers for your next vid? Sounds cool. Sounds cool. Good idea, Alita. Yeah, I know of Disco Elysium Portable because once again I'm in the old DSP sphere. I watch a bit of the Snortex, so I am aware of Disco Elysium from him. Right. So it was six floors of the first 6 floors of Mount Freeze, I think. Disco's pretty goated, I should check it out. It seems to be a narrative-based game. Is that the kind of thing you would want me to stream, though? Does it come... I didn't watch enough of the footage to pay attention to it, because DSP makes every game fucking boring as shit. But is there in-game voiced stuff? Oh, you meant for personal play? Yeah. That sounds about right, based on what I've heard of the game. I don't quite think I've got the pizzazz to pull off Disco Elysium from what I've heard. I would not make a very good... Disco Elysium streamer. I'm really good at Rivals and Dead Rails. Thanks, Alita. I'd say I'm pretty meh at Rivals. And then Dead Rails, I do know what I'm doing. Dead Rails, I definitely know what I'm doing. Because I do Nightmare Speed... I basically just prioritise Nightmare speedruns. And then whenever we're on stream, I just go with the flow, whatever you guys want to do. And we just go bond maxing, don't we? It's 99% voiced. Oh, okay. Excellent. I mean, I still don't think I'll have the panache to pull off Disco Elysium. But maybe someday I'll check it out. That's not a no. That's maybe someday. And maybe not on stream. Because basically I'm a skill issue and I need to be carried by the game to make it entertaining. I also want a Swablu and as well as a Shelgon from this dungeon. Ah, Bulbasaur. Damn it, Sprout. How dare you. You have to worry about getting banned on an account because you have 30 box fruit accounts. Sheesh. Oh yeah, you did say the other day that you had quite a lot of accounts. And was it you or someone else said that they had a lot of accounts in Blox Fruits as well? Or was it just you, Alita? It might have just been you. But I do remember you saying you had quite a few. Next time I stream Roblox, we can test out Blox Fruits together. Is that that is something that can be played with everyone, right? It's not just watch me be a bore, right? That is like we can do stuff together. I think I played a little bit of Blox Fruits a while ago. Isn't that the one that's like One Piece themed? It can be played with everyone. Oh, good. So it'll make for a better game than the ones we played the other day then. That was a shit show. But yeah. From what I remember, if it's the game I think it is, it's One Piece themed, right? It's based off One Piece. Yeah, it is that game. My cousins had their accounts in it. So, I mean, this was before I made my own Roblox account. But I do remember playing it. It's not bad. Another game we could all play together is... oh, what's it called? By the way, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm waiting in the floor. Time's actually going across pretty quickly here. Oh yeah, Dungeon Quest, I think it's called. That one's pretty good. I do enjoy Dungeon Quest. I just haven't played a lot of it recently. So you can tell that time's actually elapsing because the hunger meter's going way down and we're being told that I'm hungry. Exactly, Portable. I just had to, you know, he wasn't listening at all. Am I live on anything else? You mean other than YouTube? Currently, no. I used to be on Twitch instead of YouTube. Many eons ago. But no, for now, just YouTube. The tubers of the Ubus. Come on, Shelgon. Nope, you're not the one. The thing is, I didn't really want to rehash the topic actually, but we can talk about it. Do you think I was unreasonable on Saturday? Basically, Alita, he did what he did on Saturday multiple weeks in a row. But do you think I was too harsh? As just to ask on your thoughts on the matter? Because I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I was. I actually think I was right on the button for it. I'm not looking to be gaslit or anything, but or for like yes men. You think I was relatively in my right, within my rights? Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, he was doing it every time he came by. It wasn't a one-off, Alita. I try not to just be like that on a one-off. A lot of people I tend to try and give as much leeway as possible, you know. But again, I'm not really looking for, I'm not trying to look for gratification on the matter. I'm just asking what your thoughts were on the matter. Bring return? Oh, I didn't know I needed to bring a return. I should have looked at the missions properly. Oh well, whatever. We'll rescue Knockdown on the 15th floor. Still can recruit a Shelgon on this floor. I know, base take. What can I say? Right. So, Portable, I do have you down as a Scyther, but would you like me to grab anyone else? I wish I could rename, because Calgrot said he wanted me to give him a Caesar. So I should technically find and recruit another Scyther for his sake. I called it Scytheline, didn't I? For you. But you said you wanted to be an Execute. I remember you said you wanted to be an Execute. If I die in that game, I'll have to start all over again. Not... So how this game works, Alita, is if... So at the moment, while we're in the main quest line, both you and your partner have to stay alive. If either of you faint, the mission fails. When we clear the main quest line, we can be anyone, and we don't have to have just Topsy and Sprout in every mission. For now, we're constricted because it's the main quest line. But soon enough, as long as our main character is alive, it doesn't matter. The plan will be to get to a point where we've recruited. Who's my partner? Is it just bots? So my partner, Sprout here, is controlled by the AI, but you can tell them how to work. So for instance, oh, I forgot to actually put on all of the things as they gained them. But you can see that you can set up how you want them to do stuff, which is really cool. This is why I've been given Sprout all the gummies, because it gives them IQ, which tells them how to act. You can also tell them how you want them to react. So I could say they're going to permanently follow me. I can say keep my distance. I can say avoid the first hit. I can say go after foes. There's different ways to get your partners in dungeons to behave, which is really cool. So if you wanted to like spread coverage, you could just say go the other way. When you were young, you played on a PlayStation 4, now you just play on your phone. Yeah, it's what it is. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what you use to play, does it? It's about what you need to use to be able to play what you enjoy. I don't know how to describe it better, but I hope that makes somewhat of sense. Oh yeah, so this is how I was increasing Sprout's IQ. I give him a gummy. I tell him to eat the gummy. IQ went up significantly, it says. Basically, it's like they've got like a hidden value in them. So you can see right now the IQ for Sprout is 7 stars. Mine is 1 because I've not eaten any gummies. But as you give more gummies, it gives more of an IQ modifier, to a point where each stage of star is based on the amount of points that they have, and then from there they gain extra stuff. There's also IQ groups, which means that the IQ from Machop, for instance, could give the totally different IQ from Bulbasaur. What's the maximum IQ? Isn't there people that have like about 160 IQ? But no, in this game, Portable, I think it's just up to 10. So I can't remember what Pokemon have this, but one of the IQ groups, for instance, gives a modifier called All-Terrain Mover, meaning that regardless of their type, I could walk on water and lava and everything. And some IQ sets, I think Groudon's an example of a Pokemon with the IQ set, where it gives you Terrain Destroyer. So you literally, all the walls here, we could just walk straight through them and crush them without having to do anything special, which is really cool. Machop might have the similar IQ group, actually. You think 240 is the highest now, but it's not locked and could be higher. Damn. People really need to make their brain penises bigger, don't they? Damn Mensa. Can't say I've ever actually completed an IQ test. IQ isn't accurate, no. It's not accurate. It's an indicator. At the end of the day, it's not a intelligence score. It's an intelligence quota. At the end of the day. It's a measure of being able to... It's a measure of an indication more than anything, isn't it? Don't care about doing the test. Yeah, I really couldn't be bothered. I do know a couple of people that I swear to God if they did an IQ test they'd be in Mensa, but... Am I going to be playing Roblox today? Not on stream, Alita. If that's what you're asking. If the question is, am I just going to be playing full stop generally, maybe later after stream I might come off and play a couple rounds of Dead Rails and do some bond maxing or something, ready for when we next play. So yeah, there's a multiple part answer there. You lost 3 subs. Oh, sorry to hear that, Alita. It does happen, unfortunately. I think if I had the full analytics of my channel, you think you'd find I've lost about 150, 160 in total. There's been, back when analytics have been working, there's been times where it said subs lost in the last month like 20, and I'm like, oh. But at the end of the day, after a while, when you're if you're gonna get consistent and stuff, you'll find you'll generally increase. You just keep up the good work, and you'll be fine, Alita. Mind you, like I say, I'm one to talk. I'm not exactly anywhere yet. I'm just talking in patterns and observations. Ooh, slacking's in this one. Nice. I thought this dungeon would only go up to Vigoroth, but that is not the case. It's a big chunk of XP right here. Having food would be great. You ate the cherry berry, but nothing happened. No, I definitely got belly back. Baby got belly back. But yeah, if you happen to catch me on Roblox later, or indeed at any other time, I don't go straight into Dead Rails games anymore. I tend to hang around in the lobby that I'm in for a couple minutes. So if you happen to catch me before I get started into a game, you're more than welcome to come and join me. As is anyone, of course. If we do stream Monster Hunter for tomorrow, Portable, or sorry, if I stream Monster Hunter for tomorrow and we play together is what I meant. That's why I said when we stream. Sorry. When we play Monster Hunter tomorrow together, was there any particular monsters you want me to sort of go into the game to get expeditions for you for? Yeah, you saw me in a game but I wasn't live. Yeah, I do play every now and then without being live. Okay, so now we've got no belly. The game can't be sped up. I lose 1 health for every turn. Let's maybe eat a peach berry. Yeah, I was trying to help some people beat Scorched Earth for their first time. But they all sort of left mid-game. Annoyingly. A lot of the time I play solo, but every now and then on a whim I'll... What? I found the return. The return isn't in the toolbox, it couldn't be delivered. Interesting. We'll have to come back for that. Can't recall ever seeing that interaction. You've reached a destination floor. Right, let's get knocked down. Who I believe is the client. You've got to eat something. Ah, do I game? Or can I just be revived with the reviver seed? And then be given back to 100 belly? Because I'm fairly certain I could just be done with the... Yesterday you got gifted the Cowboy class by someone you played with yesterday. Nice one. That's good, Alita. Nice one. The Cowboy class is kind of okay. It's definitely better than the Packmaster class. The Packmaster class sucks. There's been times where I've used it should be the class says convert somebody every time they hit you. Convert the wolves, but they don't get converted when they hit you. They were still hitting me after they attacked me the first time. And also, yes, we just went up from bronze rank. Sorry, I'm talking about something non-Pokemon Mystery Dungeon at the same time. Yeah, completing the quest has now given us enough rescue points to go up in an Explorer rank. So now, I think this is just coincidence because it was a day after the Smeargle thing, not because of my Explorer rank going up. But, oh wow, another earthquake. I guess it's settled down. There have been a lot of earthquakes lately. That's right. So anyway, we're now silver rank. I think the max rank is called elite rank. I think it goes bronze, silver, gold, diamond, elite or something. Oh hi, you're up early, Chopsy. Did you notice the earthquake earlier? It's hard to get decent sleep when there are so many earthquakes. Then there's probably a oh, that's Lombre. Oh, Lombre, what's the matter? We need you at the square. Everyone's gathering up. Is there something wrong? I don't know. Shiffy's calling everyone, but he's getting other rescue teams to come. Oh! Oh! We're nearing the... We're getting towards Groudon. Wow, look at all the Pokemon. I remember this bit. Looks like they sent out a lot of rescue teams for help. I've seen some pretty famous leaders from faraway places. That Shiftry, I wonder what he's planning to do with all these rescue members. It's not my style to get up in front of everyone like this and... Sorry, this isn't the time for that. There's big trouble. Alakazam's team went underground, but they haven't returned. Dun dun dun. You named yourself Elite because when you were playing Fortnite, Elite was the third last rank and you got it every season. Oh, nice one. That sounds good. That makes sense. Not gonna lie, with Fortnite I did used to prefer the Save the World mode. Save the World mode was so much more fun. Alakazam led his team underground to quell Groudon, and that's it. We haven't heard anything from them. To be honest, we have no idea what became of them. No idea? How is that possible? This is Alakazam you're talking about. Yeah, but he's trying to fight a goddamn Groudon. But they haven't come back. That's for real. That's right, and it sounds as if Groudon is out of our league. What? It's that tough? This Pokemon named Groudon? Why don't you go underground and see for yourself? Huh? You gotta be kidding me. To be fair... I have a Bulbasaur. Groudon is ground type only. Even though, also, they're like, is this Pokemon really that tough? Well, considering it's like the freaking god of the land, you would like to hope it's pretty strong. I propose that a special team be formed by choosing the best of the best. Who will step forward? I think it's Blastoise, Golem, and Meganium or something. Oh no, Octillery. Who among us will be the heroes to take on the challenges underground? Don't know if you never take pictures of your phone and have nothing in your pictures. Yeah, I don't take too many pictures of Alita. I normally just have like stacked up memes from the guys sending things in group chats. I'm also not one for taking too many pictures. I'll take pictures where necessary. Like the other day, my nephew's lunchbox was left in the forest, little woodsy bit near the school rather. And then we found it, and I took a picture of it to send it to my sister to say, hey, look, I found it. We found it, and that's about it. They're the kind of examples where I take photos. There's plenty of tougher Pokemon out there. Will no one step forward? Yeah, I'll go. I remember Blastoise going. That's Blastoise, of Team Blastoise. Oh no, they actually have a proper name. It's not just Alakazam's team. I have two nephews, Alita. So I don't have nephew, I have neph couple. Those water spouts in his back and rocket water so fast that it punches through thick iron plates. What's humorous is that that's actually in one of the Pokédex descriptions in one of the gens, I believe. It's rumoured Groudon is a ground type. I'm a water type. Strong against the ground type. Yeah, but Groudon also has the passive of Sun. My Hydro Pump will put Groudon down in one shot. Yeah, right. I'll join the party too. She's Team Constrictor's leader. She's known for persistent and clingy attacks. She ensnares foes with her tentacles and headbutts them. She'd be nasty to face in a couple of battle of endurance. Darlings, when I see a tough Pokemon I want to tangle with them. Say, not forgetting about me. In goes Golem. He's the most brutal out of Team Rumble Rock. His body is rock hard. He's supposed to withstand blah blah blah. If Groudon's awakened underground, that suits me fine, because I'm underground. And I will use Rock Throw. Nice. Fanpy, go on. Fanpy's gonna go and win the day. Nope. Nope, no Fanpy. We're definitely gonna win that game. Well, yeah, we're gonna get through. The thing is, they're sending all the Pokemon over to go deal with it, but of course, because we're the protagonists, we get plot armor. So it's just conveniently less difficult when we go to fight it. Don't worry, it's fine. We're doing the best we can in our rescue work. So now the game's like, yeah, spend a couple days leveling up. Jobby. Then we have to go down and fight Groudon. See, we fight Groudon, and then we fight... Spoilers, by the way. We fight Groudon, and then we fight Rayquaza, but you don't fight Kyogre until post-game. The plan will be to stream Pokemon Mystery Dungeon to a point of at least taking on Kyogre as well, so I can try to recruit both Groudon and Kyogre, and maybe go back and try and recruit Rayquaza into the rescue team. But we'll see. I do remember back in the days recruiting Groudon and just playing just as Groudon and having fun. The game has like a size limitation with your teams. Because Groudon's like freaking huge, you can't bring anyone else in with you into the dungeon when you play as Groudon, if I recall. Which is kind of neat as a concept. Let's just get some missions and just level up a bit, I think. Or should I just level up? Ah, why not both? Grab some max elixirs. I know I had some of this in my inventory before, but I just like to do a full reset. Just makes sense. So, let's see what other stuff we can get. Because like I say, for now we're 100% just... Oh no, please take me with you. Oh, let's go to Howling Forest again regardless. But escort quest, no thanks. They suck so much in this game. Because everybody you escort is level 1. Whether they're on the first dungeon or the last dungeon. So you could be taking a level 1 escort into like a level 70 dungeon. And if you've not got at least like 12 reviver seeds, you're done. Very frustrating. They fixed it in Explorers of Time and Darkness, I believe. The way where your clients are actually like a level that's beyond 1. More often than not. Okay, that will do. We'll bring extra reviver seeds for the client. And we'll go and... Oh, it's a return, right? Job list. Deliver one... Oh, it's not even in the same dungeon. We're fine. Let's just go to the Howling Forest then. Nice. Howling Forest. I forgot to bring any extra teammates such as Panda, but that's okay. Your client Shelgon joined your rescue team. So basically, we've got a preemptive version of Dragon joining our team. That's why I need to go and grind Mount Freeze at some point. Maybe I'll do that between one of the streaming sessions for the game. I grab a Shelgon, because I do want to have Salamence. Not just because then I can name a dragon, but because Salamence is actually really cool as a Pokemon. That's dead end. As you can probably tell, the complexity of the dungeon layout increases the further through the game you are. Oh, is Trawlorb that really trolly one? Yeah. Trawlorb's hilarious. You pull everything in towards you, but if you do it on a floor with a Kecleon shop, Kecleon gets mad at you and tries to take its stuff back. But because you can set off the Trawlorb anyway, you go to the stairs. So you can just pick up 1 or 2 items and then just get out before Kecleon actually does anything. Right, let's try and keep Shelgon away from any damage. So true, Portable. So true. I have to say, I'm kind of inclined to agree. Man, I love the Angie face. It's so fun. It's so fun. Uh-oh. Whismer, don't do it. That's it. At least Shelgon's a tanky level 1. So true, Milksy. Milksy. What kind of bees? Am I right? That's another thing I need to do in the next couple of days, finish recording the rogue runs. Ah, I can do that on Wednesday or some such. Oh, I didn't mean to move back, I just meant to change things. You want to go train for your Olympics thing? Sure thing. Hope it goes well. Thank you for being here, Alita. Honour and a pleasure as always, bud. Go get that bread. Honour and a pleasure. Have a good day yourself. Right, we need to escort him to the 9th floor. Oh no, this is not the plan. Here we go. Oh, and I need to double check the rescue team flag, don't I? Because we asked Smeagol to change it. And it gives you one of X amount of flag styles. Where X is, I don't remember. It's the generic usage. I'm sorry. Skill issue. Right. Can I recruit anyone still? Houndour still. Good. I want Houndour. I mean, if you don't have a Houndour, how are you meant to secure your Hound House? You know? Just makes sense. Get out of here, Poochiana. Right, let's grab this. Pop. Come on. Nope, didn't want to be my friend. Screw you too, I guess. But I will take the escape orb. That'll be useful when I try and grind to get Shelgon on my team. At a later time. Y equals pi to the power of 4. Damn, that's a high number. Okay, so we get a Spoink. This isn't named after anyone, but I'm going to call it Doinky. Like Sploinky Doinky. Oh, hold on. No, I can name it after someone. I believe he spelled it Donkey Man, but there's no E in it. So it can be Splonky Donkey. Nice. Decisions. Well, pi to the power of 4 would be roughly, what, 86, 87? But as like to the nearest two significant figures. Like some pie. Like some sweet old American pie. You drove the Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. I don't really do pies, I'll be honest. Right, so this is the escort floor. So I can finally get rid of Shelgon, who would start being more likely to faint because of the hail. Good thing it has good base health, so it won't lose too many brownies. Of course, brownies are great. Oh yeah, Spoink's going to start using the revive seeds. Can I tell him to not be an item user? Item catcher. Item master. When I use or throw its hold item. No, I'd have to get... I might just have to save him so he stops using them. Yeah, God no, brownies are lovely. In fact, when I went to Tesco with my sister yesterday morning, because we go now on Sundays when they open up, so get used to get the reduced fruit. They also had reduced oh good, he stopped using up my revive seeds. Yeah, they had reduced brownie bites as well as reduced fruit, so I got myself, let's say, a couple packs of brownie bites out of keeping things easy. No, do not make Shelgon faint. He's slowly losing the health. Damn it, he used every single one of the... I should have told him to leave. Literally, Shelgon's dead in like a couple. Yes, a couple. Yeah, a couple. We might actually fail right now because the client's gone. Your client Shelgon fainted. Nice. Rip. Mission failed. We'll get him next time. And that's right, even though I had another mission I needed to fulfill because the guy fainted, it kicks me out of the dungeon. It is what it is. Yeah, just a couple. Nothing too big portable. Definitely just like 2. Definitely not like 3 packs and for a total of 30 brownie bites or anything. I wouldn't go that extreme. Come off it. Definitely not. Right. I think we're gonna... Yeah, we did fail yesterday, Chopsy, didn't we? Rage quit. And that's why I hate escort quests in this game. Blueberry waffles. So true. I'm also gonna delete this quest. What are we saying? Coughing flag? I think I'll ask Alita to change it again. Yes, please. I may be unknown, but nevertheless, I am an artist. I will do a splendid design for you. You told me that last time, and then you made something that looked like a coughing. Can we try again? Let's grab onion. Oh, onion. They're blue waffles, not blueberry waffles. Just to absolutely make it clear. I know, Portable. I'm trying to skirt around that. You just want to clarify that is absolutely what you mean. I absolutely know that that's what you're referencing. Don't you worry. Who did I name the Absol after? Oh, it was Andrea. bring them with me. Excellent. And we'll go check the quest board. Preferably stuff in Mount Freeze, please. Also, for fainting or losing the quest, we lost a couple items and all the money that I had on me. Which is why it's worth... Oh, I should have just escape orbed out. Skill issue. Could have just escaped orbed when I knew we were going to faint or lose. Whole bunch of crappy quests. Let's maybe go to the Frosty Forest. Hopefully we can get a shell gone from the Frosty Forest like we can from Mount Freeze, because Frosty Forest is the way you go to Mount Freeze, I think. We'll have a look. I'm probably just forgetting. So, none. Okay. Keep your secrets. I mean, I've already got a Sentret, so I don't need a Ferret, so it's fine that I can't recruit them. Even though I do want to evolve my Sentret to become a Ferret, that would be nice. I do like Ferrets. Ferrets are kind of cute. Much like how ferrets in real life are also cute. Nice. 184 damage is doing okay. Not enough to quite kick Groudon in one shot, but it's doing okay. Let's just go to the next floor. What's the mission objective? 5. Okay. We'll rescue Gloom and then leave, I think. Floor 4. I meant to do an actual move, but this works too, I suppose. I'm just going to let Absol take on the nose pass. Win. There we go. He actually did. Good job. Endure. Well, Endure lasts a couple turns in this game. So he stays at 1 hit point regardless. There's no point in using any real attacks at this point. Somebody forgot to tell Sprout, whoever that may have been. You've reached a destination 4. How nice. By the way, I'm feeling like today's stream is not going to be a long one. As a heads up, do a couple more rescues and then probably call it for the day. Would you like to leave now? Yes, absolutely. Not the stream, just the dungeon right now. There we go. Gloom has been rescued. Here is your reward, the Healed Seed. He'll seed these nuts. Deposited friends to their areas. Excellent. So I just need to double check. Now that's definitely did just return to the friend base after I recruited them, right? No, you do actually have to have the friend complete the dungeon with you to officially be able to go back to its base to count. I didn't realise. I thought it would just go back with me. If I got them recruited and then used an escape orb, that'd be them completing the dungeon. So what do you know? Let's see here. Let's do Sinister Woods. Let's mess around in Sinister Woods. And then that will probably be a good endpoint. Oh no, the pseudo-widow. It spotted me. I wanted the apple though. I think I can recruit Swinub. Let's have a look here. Oddish and pseudo-widow. Kind of want an Oddish. Maybe we can see about getting a Sunflora later. Bellossom. Why did I say Sunflora? It obviously wouldn't evolve into a Sunflora. That's a Sunkern's job. And here's a Sunflora anyway. Which we can just straight up recruit. Not from right here, but I'm fairly certain we can just straight up recruit Sunflora. In one of the earlier dungeons. Or just get a Sunkern and level it up, who cares? Excess money. Sure, I'll grab that in a second. Let's just get rid of this Sentret. I'm sorry, little one. You cannot escape the pseudo-widow. And yes, he is called pseudo-widow, literally, because he's a pretend tree. If you didn't know, that's actually why it's called pseudo-widow for the English translation. Like pseudo but PSEUDO. Except obviously not quite, because they've got to stick the humour in somewhere. Give that to Sprout. We'll make Sprout eat the gummies. Take the gummy. Forcibly eat it. I don't know why you have to force the Pokemon to eat jelly beans. If I were there, I would be eating the jelly beans regardless. I don't think I'd have to hold back. Not gonna lie. Let's grab these. Oh yeah, do you know it takes a week to make a jelly bean? The process of drying the beans and then coating the beans and letting the beans then coat, you know, for the coating to dry off, takes about a week. Which is rather cool. And do you know it takes me approximately 30 seconds to eat a tube of... Exactly, Portable. So true. So true. Right, so the missions are on floors 9 and 10. One more to go. I need to see about hiring one more Scyther so I can get rid of the one named after you. So that we can make you an... You said you want to be an execute, but it might have to be an executor. Just for convenience sakes. Go on, Bulbasaur, beat the Wooper. If you don't, I don't mind having a Wooper on the team. I actually can get a Wooper on the team. We have the technology, which is great. I want a Wooper. I mean, so do most men. No longer want to be an execute. Okay. That's fine. I know you were saying the other day you didn't want to be an execute because you wanted to be an execute because you were looking up the most inconvenient Pokemon to find. Don't think I forgot. the difficulty of finding one wouldn't have been the issue in getting you to be one. Oh, do you want to be a ladybug? No, Pinocchio said calmly. I'm stepping in here. It makes sense. Oh, hold on. You pressed the T button quite tight so it didn't work. Thank you. Oh, I ran out of karate chops. I mean, his hand is still working, right? What do you mean you ran out of karate chops? Excellent stuff. And I forgot to fulfill the mission on that floor. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it too hard. It doesn't really matter. In the end. That's an actual enemy. Hoot hoot. I like hoot hoot. Yeah, Marinette's gonna level up like every 30 seconds while we're in the dungeon here, just because she's a low level. Nothing big. Oh, hold on, I can just punch him once. Don't even have to use actual moves. Where's the... Hold on, what are we looking for here? Sunkern. Oh! I didn't miss the client on the previous floor. It's 10 and 11. I thought it was 9 and 10. Well. Prove me wrong, huh? Ah, well. It's not really an issue in any sense, is it? Yay, I leveled up. You sure did. Right, let's find this Sunkern. I'm sure they'll be under the water. Don't tell me it's in that one room in the centre there that I didn't really go into. Probably is. Okay, it's not one attack to make him faint here. I was just lucky with whatever it was before. Let's grab another apple. And then take them down. Neat. Yeah, it's going to be in the damn middle room that I've missed out, clearly. Yeah, look, there it is. Okay, Sunkern was found. No, thank you. Please come see me at the Pepper post office later. Absolutely. We would not like to leave just yet. We have one more floor to traverse, please, game. Huh. Chopsy regained PP. Wait a second. Are the max elixirs just Viagra in disguise? Just saying. Like, hot take. Okay, 11th floor. So, there's Grumpig. Before I rescue him, let's grab the gummy. Then rescue him and get the heck out of here. Grumpig escaped from the dungeon. It's always the last room. I mean, that's true. That is true. It's like when people say, oh, it was in the last place where I looked. For, you know, whenever they're trying to find keys or wallet or whatever. And it's like, of course it's in the last place you looked. The thing is, though, with this game is because the yellow dot, because the stuff like the enemy dots and the friendly dots are only showing up on the map and while you're in the room by default. It could have been in a room I'd already traversed, but no. In that instance, it's very much true that it was the last room. Like truly cooking. The next morning. You know it's part of the quest line because it says the next morning. Oh, another earthquake. There's been so many quakes lately. I wonder when they'll settle down. Maybe when you take out Groudon. Jobs, there's a commotion at the square. A lot of Pokemon have already gathered here. Let's go to the square right now. I mean, it's not really a square, is it? It's like a weird rectangle. What's going on here? Well, you should just go see for yourself. Could it be that they failed? That's right. Shiftry, what happened here? They were wiped out in the underground dungeon. You're kidding! Groan. That place. It's rough, seriously. I do remember it's actually a rather... You go through all these dungeons that are like 10 and 15 floors, and then that dungeon's just actually quite a slog in comparison. What fools? That's what you get for trying the impossible. What are you saying? It's only expected that we try. This is for saving Alakazam. Keh. You really find thinking hard, don't you? Even they look smart compared to you. And then everyone starts getting demoralised because Gengar's a dick. Also, Bellsprout, POV, you have Bellsprout wanting to go into the lava. Even they finally seem to understand their situation. Hey, my Leafy fans would burn up. Get over it. Don't expect to be rewarded just because you tried. Sometimes it's better to wise up and give up. Huh? Did I say something profound? I mean, Gengar's trying to be portrayed as like a doofus, like a guy that nobody should like, but it's not exactly like wrong. Sometimes you have to acknowledge and accept your losses, you know? Everyone, listen. We're going to rescue Alakazam's team. It's like if you remember the channeler trainer in Lavender Town, they'd all go ke 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 ke. They don't look very tough. It's true, the rescue might be too much for us to handle, but if you can't stand the heat, you get out of the kitchen. That's why we started our rescue team, because I wanted to be a chef. And the kitchen is where my leafy fans will burn up. Ke 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 ke. Why don't you go like everyone else and wind up? No, Sprout is right. Ugege? That's right, I wasn't thinking straight out of fear. Ugege? Pride, we have it too. Pride is rescuers. Ugege? Have you lost your senses? Why would you listen to that clown and worse, be persuaded? Why go if you're facing certain defeat? Is that so? We've only failed once. This is no time to be lying around. Then up get the others miraculously. Yes, no longer will I be wallowing as well in me self-pity. If we give up, that's how it ends. Not for me. Gah. There we go. And they're all rallying together. We'll conquer the dungeon by having all the rescue teams cooperate. Then they all go off and they're all going to fail together. They'll all perish. But of course, guess who's got plot armor? That's right. The one Pokemon that should faint immediately. Bulbasaur. Alright everyone, it's time to get to work. Let's show them what rescue teams are really about. Roar. We were held up by that trouble Gengar, but now we're getting the chance to go to the underground dungeon. We're not leaving until tomorrow, but I'm jumpy with anticipation. Let's spend today getting ready for the dungeon. Let me know when you're all ready to go. Oh, we are keeping the Ditto flag. The Ditto flag is actually glorious. Right. We'll do right, so today this is going to be a short stream. We'll do Groudon and the etc. next time. So, as always, shout outs to Alita and to Portable. Thanks to all who have been here. We will pick this up again in the next one. Peace and love.